rainy day. So today I happen to be building a strap. I'm trying to make a strap for my Gretsch G9 310, the New Yorker. It's an A style. So I bought a box of 72-inch leather or rawhide bootlaces. First thing you want to do is figure out exactly how much you need on the ends, just two of the pieces, to go around your fretboard extension right here. Now I've got mine right now set up so it goes around the fretboard extension here, and then I've also got it so it loops in this little hook right here, right in this area, so that way it's a little bit more secure, I guess. It's set in one spot. That seems to be the shortest distance. Also, on mine particularly, there's a little rubber bushing beneath this screw, so I'm going on the outside of it instead of on the inside. So it comes out from underneath the fretboard extension and goes down that way. So anyway, you'll want to figure out how long that is. That happens to be this long for mine. I'm going to join this end with a figure-8 knot, exactly the same as this piece here. So what I've got here is the figure-8 knot, and then I have my third piece of rawhide extending through there. And what you'll want to do on mine, I cut the 72-inch lengths up so that I could have 3 sections that are each 48 inches. So I cut two 24-inch sections off of the two pieces. Then I join them together at the center right here, so that, and it's hard to see, but I use thread to join them together, and then I put a little bit of super glue on there also. There, you can see it better. And it's important to make that one of the outer pieces, because your joint section, it's important to make it one of the outer pieces here, because what you're going to end up doing is take this center section here. That will be the one piece that you actually tie on to your button at the other end. I'm going to use a hangman knot to do that. So you want that piece to be the most structurally sound of all three of them. So I'm going to go ahead and braid these guys together and show you what I'm talking about. And I'll see you after the jump. Right now would probably be a good time to point out different styles of braiding that you can do. I'm personally sticking with a 3-strand style. If you want to get 2 boxes of the rawhide, you can do a 4-strand style. For my guitar, in a little while I'm going to do a 6-strand. But anyway, whenever you're doing this rawhide, it has 2 sides to it. It has the unfinished side, I guess you might say, and the finished side. So the finished side has a more tan appearance to it. This is just kind of black. That's the back side of the hide. So anyway, I have up through here only left one side of the finished side exposed, and used the rough side on 2 of the strands. So all you gotta do is just be careful with how you rotate those as you're going down through there. You could have it all solid, you could have it all, one thing that I've seen people do is to actually braid a piece of paracord into here for the centerpiece instead of having 3 pieces of rawhide. That way if you needed a longer strap, you could stick with 2 72-inch sections versus the 48-inch. But yeah, just be careful with how you rotate these as you're braiding them together, and you can do some pretty cool patterns with it. Alright, so there's your end that attaches to the heel of the neck. We've got the rest of it braided, and then we've got this end here. So all I did was terminate that in 8 knot, or a double overhand, however you want to term it. And then this is the end that I'll use to tie my hangman knot with. So this end ends up being pretty dang long. You know, you may end up having to cut a bit of it off, but you know, it has to be that long just because you had to get these long enough to go around the heel of the neck. So here's the semi-end product. Of course, you'll want to trim the ends of your pieces of rawhide. And got this other end here, just a hangman's knot. I only looped it 3 times. It's really all you need though. And it just worked out that I ended up not having quite enough of the other 2 strands, so you end up with a long section of blank there. It is a little bit stronger if it's braided. These other sections do add some strength to that, even though they're not, you know, a hard joint with it. They're not actually tied together. So, you know, the closer you get the braided joint, or the braided area, to the nut, the better. And all you gotta do then is just trim off your ends, and you're good for some plucking. Hope you have fun. I suck at mandolin.